Hello everybody, this is episode 60 of the Mans Odyssey, and today is another Champions League special away to Valencia at the Mestalla. If you are watching my La Liga network game with UK gamer Baz, you remember I was Bilbao and he was Valencia, and I defeated him by default. But now, as a celebration of 20,000 views on YouTube throughout my entire channel's history, I'm going to try and topple the Valencian Giants away from home, but it's going to be an extremely tough task, as I'll describe to you now. They've got some outstanding players. They've got Lamela. He's the one that stands out to me the most. He looks absolutely sensational. They've Nastasic, who you remember from Manchester City. He's there. They've got Camacho. He's their captain. They've got this lad Facundo Ferreira. He looks very tired though, so he mightn't be able to play against us. They've Andre Schürrle, but he's injured. They've got a good new gen here. I think this guy, yeah, he's getting on well. They've a good German centre back. So plenty to look forward to in terms of marking, but you can see now Valencia are top of the league unless Real Madrid win both their games in hand. But very difficult circumstances against these guys. They did lose to Palermo, just don't forget that. They were beaten on the opening Champions League day when we drew 4-4 at Manchester City. So that's how our group stands. A point here in this game would also be sensational. But as for ourselves in Ligue 1, not much has happened since. We were beaten terribly by Montpellier, actually. I remembered now. It was a shocking performance. My strategy went down the pan when Siebe Shivers got sent off, and we were just absolutely destroyed. Very poor game, even with the goals, and we did recover with 1-0 over again. 1-0 against Stade Reims, but they were unlucky not to equalise, I felt. So I have to improve in this game before we meet Paris Saint-Germain in a top of the table clash. We can't afford to go 7 points behind them so early on, especially as we have a game in hand over Marseille and a lot of other nearest rivals. So let's just enjoy the Champions League all we can. The finances are very good now. We are starting to lose a bit of money again, but that's always the way with Le Mans. I have my starting 11 decided now. I'm taking a gamble on Ami Rouge Thierry. He's only just come back from injury, but he did score that tap in against Manchester City. But I don't want to play Lamine Mbaye on the left as a starter because he's my only other right winger. Yusuf Masakni had to start against Stade Reims, but he will be okay to play. They're going 4-1-4-1. Lamela is the man to watch out for on the left, but Mitsal is the young guy you'll have to be careful with as well. So, well, isn't it great to be back? A live comm in Football Manager, a lovely sunny Sunday afternoon. I'm sure a lot of you are watching Manchester City and Liverpool. That was a hell of a game to watch if you had it on Sky, but it's all about Le Mans FC now. We want to entertain you guys once more. Abdelhakim Omrani starts ahead of Harrison, my only actual notable change, but you know, to beat the league leaders of Spain would be absolutely magnificent. It's the early days yet, they're in great form. I don't fancy getting too many scalps in this Champions League in our very first attempt, but let's give it a go anyway. We're relying on Fusiani Cisse again. Right, so I'll say I'll give him no pressure. There's no real reason to say we can stand a chance until the second half. We'll gauge how we're doing from there. And yeah, so I'm really proud of the players so far. They put in a great shift. Just that terrible defeat to Montpellier is the only setback. I was gutted with that one, since I really fancy beating Montpellier. But here we go, Valencia versus Le Mans at the Mestalla for a huge game in the second of 6 Champions League group games. And that's a poor pass already from Zhang, but we're able to clear up, and Bernardo holds. Yamiogo will clear. Now, which way will the first highlight go? It's Eric Lamela wide. Very poor with possession thus far, but we won't care about that too much for the time being. Here's Yamiogo, Jose Adi Carlos, Jordan Martin tackled, and there's a big gap in the middle of the park, given away though to Bell, Bianco, Bell, and the goalkeeper Goyeta. He's 34 years old now. Lovely ball to Lamela. He's going to take on Yamiogo, the young man. Here's Eric Lamela. Oh, goodness me. That was way too open for Eric Lamela. I could have sworn I closed him down sufficiently, but that was very poor by Yamiogo and Lamela. And we may need to go harder on him. He's fresh and ready to go. We may want to play through the middle as well. We don't have the very fit wingers today. Yeah, so that's alright. So first blood to Valencia there, getting the first shots on target through their talisman Eric Lamela, but it's 0-0. That's fine by me. Here is Misakni. Oh, unlucky. No goals in the other group game. That's fine. So at least we got a shot on target, but we'll need to check these stats. Yeah, 2 shots, none on target. What should we do? The wingers are not having a great game. Terry's tired, but yeah, I just love fiddling with my tactics and seeing how we're doing. Not the most exciting game, I'm afraid, but we'll go 0-0 half-time. Here's Cazares, cleared. Back to him now. It's Todorovic to Nastasic. He's out of position, but we're not closing him down. Omrani nearly gets the ball, but that'll go back to Guayata. Exterbieta. Cazares, great tackle by Bamba, but we're putting good pressure on. This is good, but we're leaving gaps. We need to be very careful. Close down all the space. Here's Omrani, one of the day one legends. Oh, great chance. It's wide. So the Algerian is another player who I have never failed to keep since the very first day I was in charge. And that's a terrible ball actually, but we'll get it back. I think we need to slow down the tempo. We're kind of rushing our play. But here's Zhang Suesi. He's probably the best signing I've ever made. Certainly in terms of the new gens category. But now he could have made a mistake there. Cazares. Bianco. Back to Leslie. Great tackle. And now Jordan Martin hoofs it clear. Now it's Camacho. Oh, Cazares is in. What a save by Bernardo. Bernardo with 2 very strong hands to keep that one out. Ami Roushtari, I think he's done his job. I'll take him off at half-time. The fans of Valencia are absolutely furious, but now here's Eric Lamela on the ball. He's got Bamba turned around. Oh, Lamela on his weak foot. Very poor from Lamela. I'm actually going to change Cisse's approach to the game. I'll make him deep lying attacker. So very good performance by Le Mans here. You can see our fans in there in the top left, or the top left of the screen, and that is a very honourable performance. And now Lamela has the pace. Can he shoot or cross? Oh, he can. Oh, Casales has made it 1-0 to the home team. That's very unlucky, but I don't think we can say we don't deserve it. But we'll try and go counter-attacking for the rest of the half, because it could get even worse. They are starting to get their dominance in check. I knew Lamela would make the difference one way or the other. Here's Cazares again. Oh, Theory couldn't get back. Exterbieta. It's only as far as Bianco. Leslie. Can anyone strip him the possession? No, they're excellent on the passing game. Here's Leslie. Cazares. Oh, he should have scored. Let off for Limacho with that chance. And now it's all about getting into the dressing room with a score of just 1-0. I don't think we'll score in our minute of added time, but you never know. Here's Eddie Carlos, Jordan Martin, Misakni, Yamiogo, Martin. That's good play. Misakni to Eddie Carlos. Martin. Oh, he's giving it away. Palermo and Sergio Aguero both scored in the 45th minute. Extraordinary stuff there at the City of Manchester Stadium. Oh, Bernardo's fumbled it, and Diawara's there to save him. It's a corner kick from pretty much a long Route 1 ball, and Valencia are definitely in the ascendancy. Zhang puts it out for another corner, and definitely Valencia have been the better team this half. Cazares, Zhang clears, Cisse all alone, heads it backwards, and that's half time. Unlucky, boys. We can do better, but 1-0 is not all bad, but we just need to play our game, and I think Terry has had enough. I can't risk him anymore. I'll play, let him by, get him on. Dino Najorje, a bit young for these kind of situations at the minute. Yeah, so sorry about that. Could have done a bit better. yeah. Alright, we'll go a little bit harsh on them. Say, just expect better. Terry is a stress, but of course he's not going to be playing in this half. So, yeah, good job, lads. Just get a goal and I'll be delighted. We'll now play on the wings and pump the ball into the box. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, here we go. Second half. No excuses. We can get a result if we really put in a plucky effort, but a loss is a loss. I wouldn't mind too much, but we need to use our good players while we have them. Guayata given away, but straight back to Valencia's possession. Lamela, oh, he's allowed space, and Yamiogo gets a revenge tackle to put it out for a corner. It's all about playing our cards right. If we hang on to 1-0, we can start bombarding their goal, but for now we need to get shots on target as Diawara heads all the way to the right hand side of the pitch for a throw in. Shoot on sight maybe. Yeah, we'll try shooting on sight. Where is it? There it is. 48% possession is very good, but we'll need to get a shot on target. Haven't got one all game. Here we go, another goal kick, and it's straight to Bianco's feet actually. Lamela, Yamiogo, good tackle. Masakni nearly found a break, but again Valencia are very strong. Sasares shoots from distance and Bernardo holds. Yamiogo, and that's the end of the highlight actually. Do we need to make a change? We might do, but not for the time being. Another chance. Casares. Oh, no way. Good save. Bernardo quickly to Yamiogo. Cisse holds up play. Oh, and that is taken shooting on sight a little too literally. So we'll change that again. We'll get a bit rid of that hit early crosses. Oh well, hard luck. We'll try and fluidise a bit of play now. I might have to take off Cisse or give him a striking partner, depending on how close we are to scoring. Yeah, okay, I'll make our change. Who could I bring on? It's a good question actually. If I went a narrow 4-1-2-2, that would change things a bit, but Boy's having a good game, so I don't want to ruin the flanks. I think I'll bring on Jorge actually. Make him an inside forward or something. Yeah. Try and get them attacking now as well. And if Cisse can't score, it'll be up to Cheve Shrivers. We'll try something in the end, but that's the best I can think of for the time. Yeah. Definitely not a thrilling live comm. I wish we could have gotten a goal by now, but Diawara, we're giving it away far too cheaply now. We're passing too much into space, so try and play the feet. Yeah, sorry about this. It's shorter. There we go, shorter play. Now here's Eric Lamela, the last guy you want to give it to be honest. Here's Leslie. Wide. Well, we got away with that. Lamont have to concentrate. We're going to try passing the ball short, and we could get our chance on goal before too long. No sign of goals in the other game, and we're going to get rid of Cisse. Cheve Shrivers will have his moment. Yeah, it's still 1-1 in that game, so if we draw as well, we'll be in great position for when we play Palermo. So Cisse he's totally finished for the game, and I'll bring on Cheve Shrivers. He's probably the worst lone striker I've ever seen, but when he's on hot form, he will get you a goal or two, and now I'm counting on him for these final 15 minutes. Come on, Cheve, we can do it. Alright, let's go for it. I'm going to risk it. there's no real point sitting on a 1-0 loss if there's anything you can do about it. We've done very well for a team that's never played in Europe very often. This is definitely a superb performance. We're going to try and go for it. No harm as an underdog. Can we get a chance now? We're very short on possession. Have we been outplayed once and for all? Yeah, time's running out. Eric Lamela gets a yellow. This is probably the last chance. We can't give it away here. The referee's going to blow up any second. Yeah, there we go. Yes, it is a reality. Valencia have beaten us. Well, that puts us bottom of the group on a single point, I think, as Man City probably have a better goal difference. So unlucky, boys. You've done very well, and the only mistake we made was letting in a cheap goal. But yeah, to go away from home for the first time in a Champions League group, yeah, it is a sensational effort, and we're not out of it yet. We can go to Palermo, give them our best efforts, and see what happens. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. It wasn't as thrilling as I'd hoped, and I definitely had to tinker a lot with the play, which ruined the flow. So with now I have to go and play PSG at home and try and get back into the league championship contention. So yeah, it's great to be back, guys. I said it yesterday, the response to the Trophy Tour episode was fantastic, so if you can give or take some more opinions now, that would be great. But yeah, we didn't deserve that game at all, but it was worth a shot. So we'll come back, we'll go to Palermo, one of the sites of my San Marino challenge glory moments. You'll remember Renzo Barbera, that's where we won the cup quarter final, and we can hopefully get an upset there. But I think it's all about our home games, Palermo and then Valencia, their remaining home games. But you know, whatever we can get out of the Champions League, I'll take it, to be honest. A Europa League spot would be excellent, because I would like a run in some sort of cup tournament. But apart from that, time is about to run out, and I don't know what's going to happen with us in the cups, but I'll sure to play a game or two by the time I return. So I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.